Hi friends, good to be back on here again with you. How's everyone keeping? Just want to highlight something. Linda Courtney released a video recently on, what was it called? The Coming Attacks on America. And it's about the civil unrest that she was prophetically speaking about. And it confirms a lot the videos I have on the civil unrest coming to America as well. And I didn't have any knowledge of it. It was really the Holy Spirit that gave me this video. So I just want to highlight it because I feel it's a matter of urgency. So if you want to look at those, it's on my channel. The US civil unrest is one of them. Civil unrest imminent and an insurrection to boot. They're the three videos. There's also one on the Twilight Zone that I believe is also about the civil unrest. So please have a look at those. I do think they confirm what the Lord showed me. Anyway, I have a word from the Lord I want to share here with you, so I'm going to jump straight into it. So this I received on the 28th September, and it was really with the backdrop of the Saudi Arabia oil fields had been blown up by Iran, and Iran and Russia are entering into war games. So anyway, while praying, this is the word I got, so I'm going to share this. So I felt the Lord say that Iran is waking up. I was seeing the face of their bearded leader, Rouhani, I think is his name, going to and fro with his cohorts. I see he is engaging in talks. My sense is that Putin is engaging with him and provoking him to believe the USA is victimizing him. And I heard the word victimizing. I sense that Putin will use others as a tool in his ambitious toolbox to gain power. The fact that the two are cozying up itself spells danger. So I got that. So then I heard a caution about the Greens, and I sensed these were the Greenpeace people, that there is an agenda creeping in here with this climate change, and it is of it is of the evil one manipulating and sending people into confusion. So as the Lord was highlighting this to me, I had to research it afterwards to find out, and I found out a few things, but I need to research it more. Anyway, I'll continue. Check out their sinister agenda. It is being crafted against us right now. There is much plotting and scheming going on in secret places. Some of these schemes will begin to merge and a clearer picture will come into view. That's interesting. Their climate change plan has become top of the agenda. It will become their buzzwords for part of their evil conspirings. Don't be deceived. Much deception is shifting about. It will only increase as they cover up their own evil schemes. Watch the military bases, the military platforms. Now, I don't know why the Lord highlighted it, but he did. Their surveillance is satellite monitored. It will be complete surveillance, and then the enemy's strategy will unveil. He will close in on societies. It is a drive for ultimate power and control. Men are just pawns in his game. He will shift from one key player to another as he sees fit. Now, the Lord, this was talking in reference to Satan, okay? So he will destroy those who become obsolete and disposable. He is a ruthless taskmaster, using deception and power, masquerading as an angel of light, but he is a prince of darkness. He is a snare to men's souls, promising them liberty. They become slaves of his corruption. Now that was interesting because I had another word which I'll explain in a minute about Obama. So I felt this is in relation to Obama. So it's a double thing, double message. Those who strive for power are most vulnerable to his seductions, a master of lies and deception. Only those who walk in the light of Jesus Christ can escape his evil snares. So that's what I felt the Holy Spirit sharing with me then. The Lord also highlighted algorithms. The algorithms have changed. I felt the Lord say, watch the algorithms, they're changing. And I felt I was questioning in my mind, are they weeding out the nonconformists, the unconventional, anyone coming against their agenda? Now there's confirmation of that because I know other people I'm subscribed to are, speaking about this now, So So the Lord just wanted to highlight that to me. So I have another word here that I want to share with you. I'm just thinking, but first, before I do that, what I highlighted there about Obama, the Lord woke me up the other morning, really early in the morning, about 4 o'clock in the morning or something, and He just highlighted these scriptures to me, and they were just jumping off the page, and I felt these are prophetic, and I felt these are for the times that we live in right now. So I just wanted to share this because I just think it's really important. So I'll just share. It's from 2 Peter, and I'll explain as I go. So I just want to jump down here because I don't want to read the whole lot. Sorry now. Okay, from verse 2. So this is 2 Peter chapter 2 from verse 2. And many shall follow their pernicious ways, by reason of whom the way of truth shall be evil spoken of. And through covetousness shall they with vain words, which is false words, make merchandise of you. You know, they're making money out of you, whose judgment now of a long time lingers not, and their damnation slumbers not. And sure, that's even the Facebook is doing that. Anyway, for if God spared not the angels that sinned, but cast them down to hell and delivered them into chains of darkness to be reserved unto judgment, and spared not the old world, but saved Noah, the 8th person, a preacher of righteousness, bringing in the flood upon the world of the ungodly. So God saves Noah, and then He brings in the flood on the ungodly, and turning the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes, condemned them with an overthrow, making them an example unto those that after should live ungodly. I mean, what a generation. We're right in this whole thing. That's why God's bringing judgments. And deliver just Lot, vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked. Okay, I just want to jump down here now. Okay, but the Lord knows how to deliver the godly out of temptations, and to reserve the unjust unto the day of judgment to be punished. But chiefly them that walk after the flesh in the lust of uncleanness. Now, when I got here, I really felt the Lord highlighting these scriptures about Obama, because I felt that Obama, and if you listen to some of my other videos, you'll get the picture that my sense was Obama was inciting a lot of rebellion and a lot of hatred within America. So, but chiefly them that walk after the flesh in the lust of uncleanness and despise government. Presumptuous are they, self-willed. They are not afraid to speak evil of dignities, and He's not afraid to speak evil of Trump. Whereas angels which are greater in power and might bring not railing accusation against them before the Lord, but these as natural brute beasts made to be taken and destroyed, speak evil of the things they understand not, and shall utterly perish in their own corruption. They shall receive the reward of unrighteousness, as they that count it pleasure to riot in the daytime, and this has got to do with inciting riots. Spots are they and blemishes, sporting themselves with their own deceiving, like almost just mocking and enjoying what they're doing, with their own deceivings while they feast with you. So they're feasting with you, but they're doing all these things behind the scenes, right? Having eyes full of adultery, with spiritual adultery, and that cannot cease from sin, beguiling unstable souls. So they're seducing people. He's seducing people. A heart they've exercised with covetous practices, cursed children, which have forsaken the right way and are gone astray, following the way of Balaam the son of Bosor, who loved the wages of unrighteousness. This was a prophet who sold himself out for money, right? Now, these are wells without water, clouds that are carried with a tempest, to whom the midst of darkness is reserved forever. And verse 18, for when they speak great swelling words of vanity, and I think this will be key, because this is what's coming, I believe, when He comes back on the scene. This is exactly what we're going to hear. Great swelling words of vanity. They allure through the lust of the flesh. So they appeal to the lusts of people, of human beings. Through much wantonness, those that were clean escape from them who live in error. While they promise them liberty, they themselves are the servants of corruption. So this is what he's going to do. He's going to promise liberty, but he himself is a servant of corruption. For of whom a man is overcome, the same is he brought into bondage. So people who will fall for this are going to be brought into bondage. So this is that's what I felt. Now the Lord woke me up and gave me these scriptures, and they really jumped off the page at me, and I really felt like, wow, this is the prophetic time that we're living in. I believe that I really have felt that Trump is under severe pressure and danger, and I've been really praying for him and his family, and I just encourage you to pray for him, that so that God will delay anything that's going to happen, that it will be delayed, and the civil riots and everything that will come. But I really felt this was really significant with it. I have another word, but because this has gone on a bit, I'm going to put it in my next video. So do please watch my next video as well, and I will continue. Thank you so much.